Welcome everybody. We are here today at this place here, which is the Berlayar Creek. Yes, the Berlayar Creek. This is where I did one of my first few videos about walking around Singapore here. So it's no better place to come and to have a walk along here, especially during this time. Yeah, hot weather. And because it's hot weather, it will be a good time for me to come here, and less people, less crowd, so I can come here and walk around. I do a little bit of exercise since I've been a bit static. Yes, static. So I'm here now. Behind me is Berlayar Creek. Berlayar Creek is actually a mangrove swamp broadwalk, which is a short walk from here. After all these trees, past these trees here, you have a broadwalk that will bring you all the way to the sea. It's along a busy main road, Telok Blangah Road, and as you can see, we are actually heading towards the broadwalk, so you can walk towards the sea and enjoy the mangrove forest. And this is just a small little viewing area, and this is the MRT station, which is just right next to the broadwalk, which is called Labrador Park MRT station. And so from there, the main road, Telok Blangah Road, we will walk in right past here to go to the broadwalk. And the broadwalk is just right next to a golf course. In front of us is the golf course, and right under us now is the river, or the river that feeds the mangrove swamp that is on both sides of this river, and it flows down that direction through those trees. The last time we were here, the trees were not so thick and we were able to actually see through the trees. But this time here, we're going to start our walk beside the golf course on the broadwalk here, and we're going to walk in all the way until we reach the sea. Let's see if we can reach the sea and see all the things that we can see there. Seeing things, especially this mangrove swamp. As you can see, the interesting thing about the mangrove swamp is the roots of this type of trees that you see beside us here. The roots actually are poking out of the mud. Yes, and it creates a very unique, very special environment along this river, along the muddy swamp. It holds the mud there with the tide coming in and coming out, and it also creates a nice environment for the animals and trees and plants that live here. We are still near to the MRT station, so we can still hear the machine sound from the ventilation system of the MRT. But if we head further in there, you can hear now more of the forest sounds, nature sounds. One thing you may not know is that these are mangrove swamps, and this area here, like this river and this swampy area in the past, most of the coastlines around Southeast Asia were mangrove swamps like this. And so this is a very natural habitat that most has been, or most will be, destroyed in the future. So having small places like this, preserving this kind of habitats are important, and of course it's a nice place to come and distress from the busy city life. This little thing here is actually pool most likely from squirrels who eat the fruits from this type of trees from here, around here. And then these are the excrement or poo from them. So as they are traveling along here, they would leave their droppings. If we're lucky, we may be able to bump into some squirrels later. So as we keep walking, further in, we can hear less and less of the sound of the city and more of the sound of nature, which is And also one thing you'll notice on this side here, you have the river with the mangrove swamp. But on this side here, empty fields, where in the future they're going to build stuff. I don't know, condominiums, public housing, shops, offices, I don't know. But enjoy while you can, this place here. So as we are walking along the broadwalk, you'll notice on one side of us is actually the river and the mangrove swamp, and also the golf course, which is on the other side of the river. And then on the other side of us is just a huge empty piece of land. And if you look past this empty piece of land, you see there's actually another very green location, very green area. Over there is actually Labrador Park Nature Reserve, which is another green space, another big park where the fauna and flora travel probably past this empty piece of land in between these two green spaces, especially the birds. But what I really enjoy is to be able to actually just walk along here, enjoying nature. And here we are now at the mouth of the river. And this is where the river, the creek, Berlayar Creek, actually empties into the sea. And as you can see now, the seawater is actually coming upriver into the creek. And of course, the sea. This is one of the few moments in time where this place here is so quiet, so empty, because at the moment now there are actually no ferries at harbourfront. So all the ferries that used to travel from there to Batam has been moved. The facilities, the service has been moved to Tanah Merah. So at this moment now, no ferries. So this place here is super quiet. No ferries, nothing going across the sea. Anyway, thank you for joining me for my adventure here today at the Berlayar Creek, which is one of the first places that I visited when I started my YouTube journey here. So I hope you enjoyed it. And in our next video, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you all the different types of animals that you can find here at the creek. Most people just walk past, jog past, never notice anything. Whereas if you do pay attention to nature, nature will show you its beauty, its secrets. And this is just some of the secrets that I found walking along here. So join me. Next video, I will show you all of that. And here's just a sneak preview. Thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification button. And lastly, join me for my next adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye.